April 2025, a moment that shook the BTS fandom to its core. Not a concert, not a new single, but something far more personal. Reports emerged that Park Jimin, serving in the South Korean military, made a surprise visit to his fellow bandmate Kim Taehyung, V of BTS, who is currently hospitalized in a military medical facility. The encounter was brief, quiet, and emotional, but it left the world asking one question: what happened to Taehyung? The first hint came from an anonymous post on a military family forum, detailing that a high-profile soldier had been admitted to the medical wing of a certain base in Gyeonggi province. The post read, "He came in limping, assisted by two fellow soldiers. No one was allowed to speak, but someone whispered it was V from BTS." Within hours, the post exploded online. Armies across the world began speculating. What injury? How serious? And then came an even more surprising update. Jimin was seen entering the same facility just hours later. A local hospital staff member who requested anonymity confirmed to a journalist, "I saw him." It was Park Jimin. He came in civilian clothes, but the aura unmistakable. He went straight to the restricted wing. Military bases are notoriously private and protected, especially regarding high-profile individuals. But somehow, this story couldn't be contained. So, what happened to Kim Taehyung? According to unconfirmed reports, Taehyung sustained a leg injury during a rigorous military drill. While not life-threatening, the injury required hospitalization for monitoring and physiotherapy. It wasn't negligence, just an unlucky twist during an uphill run with gear. He fell wrong. The injury is being treated, and he's expected to recover fully. Why did Jimin visit? The answer seems obvious to fans: deep friendship. But military protocol is strict. Leaves and visits are not casually granted. So how did this visit happen? According to insiders, Jimin had been granted a short personal leave and used part of it to visit Taehyung. The two hadn't seen each other in person for over 4 months. The moment, reportedly, brought both to tears. They didn't speak loudly, just looked at each other for a long time. Then Jimin sat down and held his hand. It was quiet but emotional. Fans know that the relationship between Jimin and Taehyung is more than colleagues. It's a brotherhood forged through years of performing, training, and growing up together. In 2015, V once said in an interview, "Jimin is the member who understands my silence. Even when I don't say anything, he gets it." And in 2022, Jimin shared in a Weverse post, "There are days I miss Taehyung's weird laugh. It makes hard days easier." Their bond has always been strong, and this hospital visit only confirmed it further. Within hours, hashtags like #GetWell, soon Taehyung and #Jimin, with Taehyung began trending globally. Fan accounts started posting artwork, edits, and emotional tweets. Fan tweet, "Jimin didn't come as a celebrity. He came as a friend, as a brother. That's what makes BTS special." Armies began organizing group prayer sessions and message boards filled with well wishes. Hospitals near the base reportedly received flowers addressed to Private Kim Taehyung. When questioned by reporters, a spokesperson from the military responded, "We do not comment on the medical status of individual soldiers. All personnel receive equal care and protocol. Any visitations are handled in accordance with military law and procedure." While diplomatic, the statement didn't deny the visit. Jimin has made no public statement, no post, no tweet. But fans believe that silence is more powerful than words. In Korean culture, especially under military service, discretion is a form of respect. Jimin's silence isn't detachment, it's dignity. For fans, this moment reaffirmed everything they loved about BTS: loyalty, humility, and the deep human connections that transcend fame. One army commented, "Even in uniform, even when far from the stage, they are still the same boys we fell in love with." Taehyung is expected to remain in medical care for another few weeks before resuming duties. Jimin has returned to his own base, continuing service with a reportedly impeccable record. But this visit, brief as it was, left a permanent mark on both them and the fandom. In a world obsessed with headlines, this one stood out for its simplicity. Not a scandal, not gossip, just a friend visiting another friend, a brother checking in. A quiet reminder that behind the uniforms, beyond the fame, are two young men holding on to the bond that made them who they are. In the end, perhaps that's the real story worth telling. Thank you for watching. If this story touched your heart, share it. Comment below with your message to Taehyung and Jimin. And as always, stay tuned for more heartfelt updates on BTS. See you in the next video. Bora Hai.